I'd like to commence my speech reiterating the famous line stated by an Indian defense lawyer, Mr. Chittaranjan Das, in introducing Sri Aurobindo Ghosh right before his acquittal from the infamous Allnepalkhabar bomb trial of 1909. Herein, he had stated, long after this controversy is hushed in silence, long after this turmoil ceases, and long after he is dead and gone, he will be looked upon as a poet of patriotism, as a prophet of nationalism, and as a lover of humanity. Long after he is dead and gone, his words will be echoed and re-echoed, not just in India, but across distant land and seas. Ladies and gentlemen, these words have indeed forecasted the truth, as today, in his 150th birth anniversary, we all gather together in this auditorium to honor and remember his profound words. Indeed, as he stated, as Mr. Das stated, his words are being echoed and re-echoed as all of us participants, including me, Susmit Khanal, stand in front of you all to deliver a speech acknowledging Sri Aurobindo, his life and his philosophies. Ladies and gentlemen, human beings today are vested towards their own self-interest, have plunged into a corrupt state of mind, have deteriorated the true essence of education, and have disregarded the fundamental values of humanity. Sri Aurobindo Ghosh, an Indian-born 19th century philosopher, nationalist, yogi, and moreover a spiritual researcher, termed these problems as an evolutionary crisis of the human race. The last time these problems surfaced on Earth was with dinosaurs some 14 million years ago, which led to their pure extinction. Ghosh believes the same could happen to human beings if they do not undergo changes in their lives. This is where he provides a clear path and understanding towards what is to be changed and how the changes are to be made in human lives. The foundation to these ideas and understandings date back during his time in the prison. As a prime nationalist during his younger days, Sri Aurobindo spread his ideas of revolution for the country's independence, for which he was often prosecuted and imprisoned by the Britishers. It was during his time in the prison that his views towards life changed drastically due to his spiritual experiences and realizations. This was when his aim went far beyond the service and liberation of the country. This was when he derived his philosophies of education, of the evolution of human mind and human beings, and his philosophies of humanity, thus providing solutions to these issues and crises and problems that exist today. Through his philosophies, in his book, The Ideal of Human Unity, for instance, he provides how equalization and self-development of individuals can help restore the values of humanity. In his other book, Lights, Endless Lights, he marks the true essence of education as making individuals self-conscious in realizing their true potential. In regards to teaching, he often asserted that the cardinal principle of teaching is that nothing in this world can be taught. That is to say, he emphasized learning over teaching. Also, in his other book, The Life Divine, he marks that the human mind has an evolutionary character to transform itself into a supermind, only if human beings leave behind their egos and dire self-interest. This, he believes, is possible only through the process of integral yoga. It is for this reason that he often asserted, all life is yoga. Yoga for him meant to reunite what human beings are at present to what human beings can be. He believed that yoga would help evolve and transform humanity at all levels into a form of divine existence. Let me make this more clear and precise, ladies and gentlemen. Let us suppose this pencil as a human being that exists today. This pencil is sharp to one end but blunt to other. Has this pencil achieved its highest potential? No. Why? Because its highest potential would be achieved only when it is sharp to both ends. So according to Ghosh, this pencil could evolve and transform into this new pencil, which is sharp to both ends, meaning it has attained its highest potential. So just like this pencil, Ghosh believes that human beings too can transform and evolve into a divine existence through the attainment of their highest potential. And this, I repeat, he believes is possible only through the process of integral yoga. This marks the crux of his philosophies, ladies and gentlemen. Thus, bestowing the humankind with his profound life lessons and his pragmatic philosophies based on his spiritual experiences, realizations, and his yogic and Vedic knowledge, Sri Aurobindo died in the year 1950. Yet, his profound works have remained immortal. His works have been preserved and have been improvised in his ashrams, Pondicherry and in Aurobindo, India, which have become the first and only international centers for conducting research on man's future from cultural, social, environmental and spiritual point of views, whose importances have been marked not just by the government of India, but also by the UNESCO's endorsement and by all of this world. Thank you.